Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. It's Sunday, August 22nd. Important video today on preparing for EIDL 2.0. The latest data on who's been approved, who's still waiting, and who is in reconsideration for EIDL loans. And I'm picking two $1,000 winners. In this video right now, all you have to do to be entered every single week is become a subscriber of our channel. So hit subscribe and download our free app. I'll keep this video short. Be sure to watch until the end. Let me start with EIDL 2.0 and do us a huge favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Let's try to get to 2,000 likes in today's video. I'll start with EIDL loan increase data, then talk about EIDL 2.0, then select two $1,000 winners. By the way, a quick warning, we have picked a few winners over the past month that haven't claimed their prizes just because they didn't watch these Sunday videos. It's typically on Sunday when I pick giveaway winners, not all the time, so when in doubt, watch all our videos, but it's usually on Sunday. We have had people miss out because they didn't watch this video. Again, all you have to do to enter is be a subscriber here on YouTube, turn on alerts, and download and log into our free app. I'd hate to see you miss out on $1,000. So just watch until the end. I'll keep this short. Here is the data of a survey we've put up today to Skip users. So this is slightly different audience than the YouTube polls we do. But what's interesting is this corresponds with our YouTube survey data. We emailed a large segment of the small business users on Skip. Here are the early results on EIDL loan increases. I will give the full results tomorrow, but here's what we have so far. 22% say they've been approved for the EIDL loan increase. 22% say they're still waiting for a decision. 42% say they've been denied and or are in reconsideration. And 14% did not apply for the EIDL loan increase. So when we take out that did not apply bucket, here's what we get. 26% approved, 26% still waiting, and 40% denied or in reconsideration. So to simplify it, a quarter approved, a quarter waiting, and half that have been denied. Again, this aligns with our last poll we did on this channel. And anecdotally, a lot of things we're hearing from you in the comments. EIDL 2.0, the SBA said they would announce it on August 16th. They haven't done it yet. We expect it will happen this week. So just a quick recap. It's mainly relevant for you if you've hit the $500,000 loan limit. That's mainly who will benefit because there will be a new cap of $2 million. However, there's broad relevance for everyone because the use of EIDL funds, whether you got $10,000 or $100,000 or $500,000, is changing. Again, this is not official yet, but it is the early information we've heard from the SBA. You'll be able to prepay certain types of debt, commercial debt, business debt, credit card debt, and you'll be able to pay down principal and interest for other debt owed to the federal government. So tip number one, check and see how much you're eligible for. This is 24 months of working capital, $2 million limit. Chances are you may know already. If you don't, you can use our calculator here. It's your 2019 revenue minus your 2019 cost of goods sold times 2 minus any existing EIDL funding amount. That is more or less the amount you may be eligible for. There will be other collateral requirements required by the SBA, but if you want to take a quick look, go to EIDL2.com. You'll have to add your email to get to this page, or if you already have a Skip account, just log into your dashboard here and you'll be able to see this. Tip number 2, set up your funding tracker on your Skip dashboard or on the Skip app. There's more functionality on the Skip app. Just click funding tracker to set it up. It takes a few seconds. And on the app, you can pull in your existing EIDL and PPP information. The reason for this, any EIDL increases will be reflected in your funding goal. You'll also be able to see latest posts and, most importantly, other funding opportunities. We know it's your goal to grow your business or stabilize your business, bring back on more employees. It's the best way to find out about other programs at the local level, state level, national level that may be relevant for your business. The third tip, this is a bit extra, but if you want one-on-one help, we have a few slots left this week to talk with myself or someone else on our team about your funding situation, whether it's EIDL or other funding. I hardly ever mention this in videos because we're nearly always filled up, but if you want to find out more, go to skipgrants.com or the link right in the description to get one-on-one help, to get your questions answered, anything else, and we'll tell you if you try to book if there is availability. Okay, I'm going to pick two $1,000 winners, but very briefly, the SBA did release new targeted EIDL and supplemental EIDL grant data on Friday. Nothing surprising. It shows the same pace we've seen for the past few months in terms of growth. 360,000 businesses have received targeted advances. That's up around 20 or 30,000 from the previous week, which is consistent with the trend overall. And $3 billion has gone out to targeted advances. Again, it's the same story here. Slow and steady, slow and steady. This funding is not getting out there because if you haven't received one yet, it's probably because you don't qualify based on where you live. You don't meet the low-income community criteria. Okay, on to the winners. Last week we did 5 videos. By the way, we did a recap on Friday of last week's videos. If you want to catch up, we talked about the EIDL loan backlog. We did a couple posts on that as we got information in from a loan officer at the SBA. We share some of the YouTube survey results. We talk about other EIDL news and other PPP news. We've recapped all the videos from last week. So as we've done in the past, we pick random comments from videos last week. We just did random number drawing to choose which videos to pull comments from. We're doing Monday's video and Tuesday's video. So in Monday's video, we had 500 comments. Let's pick the first winner from Monday's video. Money KO, shout out to you. You've just won $1,000. Here's your comment. I think your source was wrong. Again, we heard this from a lot of people. We did hear this from a loan officer. I clarified throughout the week that, of course, the SBA is referring to different backlogs. So maybe the SBA is not being forthcoming with what they mean when they say clearing a backlog. But one of the buckets was cleared. But the problem is there's lots of buckets. And of course, anyone can take a pile and move it to a different pile, whether that's a denial pile or an awaiting tax transcript pile or another pile. So money KO. But let me read the rest of your comment. I called when that information was inaccurate. I appreciate your updates, but if it's not an official statement, you should not make an announcement, and it's really not helping us, and it just fuels the frustration fire. I know many of you are frustrated, especially hearing that basically a loan officer is saying, look, we cleared one of our backlogs. What about the rest? But if you are still waiting, don't worry. They're still working on things. You know, my opinion on the whole backlog issue is the SBA kind of set a milestone to get through things. And so to meet that milestone, they shifted things around, plain and simple. They may have said, okay, we're going to get through the loan officer backlog. And if that means you have to move things around to other piles, so be it. But always appreciate your comments and feedback. Money KO, congrats to you. I hope you're watching. If you are, you've just won $1,000. Info on how to get in touch with us is in the description. Okay, from Tuesday's video, over 100 comments. Here's the second $1,000 winner. Denise Mosby, congrats to you. We talked about the PPP in this video. You said I got 1 and 2 from the same lender, but PPP 1 says the lender has not registered. I'm assuming for forgiveness because I talked about why a lot of people still haven't applied for forgiveness. Thanks for sharing that, Denise, and I hope you're watching as well because you've just won $1,000. In fact, I'm going to pick a bonus winner right now because you've watched this far. So I just picked another random video to pull from. It is Monday's video again. So let's see who the third $1,000 winner is today. Ronnie Meadows, congrats to you. Here's your comment. I was approved for increase, but when I submitted increase on website, I entered the amount requested as $13,500. My first loan amount of $10,500, but when I received the approval, I was approved for an increase of $3,000 versus the $13,500. So I guess I should have requested $24,000 instead in order to receive the $13,500. Yes, we've heard that from many of you. It's basically the total loan amount. Hopefully you've all figured that out by now. So basically, if you had the offer of $500,000, you'd slide all the way up to $500,000, and if you got $150K before, that means the new money in your bank account would be $350K. But Ronnie, I hope you can get reconsideration for this. In any event, you've won $1,000. Details in the description. Congrats on today's 3 winners. Like I said, we pick winners every single week, donating most of our YouTube revenue back to you. It's the least we can do for all of your support. Hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Again, the 3 tips for EIDL 2.0, which we expect to be announced this week officially. See how much you're eligible for. You can do that on our website. Go to EIDL2.com. Set up a funding tracker on our app or website to track these increases and find out about new opportunities. And if you want one-on-one support, go to skipgrants.com. A few spots left. Most importantly, hope you had a great weekend. Stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.